Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss about number 1, the major structure, and number 2 is the minor structure. And minor structure is also called the internal structure. So every structure starts and ends with the QM. So it will be something like this. We have a QM and the market is just going higher, and then we have another opposite QM. It will be something like this. This is the QM and this is the QM. So we will call this one the range. So once the market has created the range, what is the next step? The next step is the market will come down to take the internal range liquidity. And once the market took the internal range liquidity, then what we are looking for? We are looking for the external range liquidity, and this will be the breakup structure. And the market will bounce off somewhere from the POI, maybe here or maybe somewhere extreme, something like this. Now we have the new range. From here we will put the range low here when we will have the breakup structure, but we cannot put the range high until we will not get the QM. So once we got the QM, we can say that now the range has completed, and it will be same like this. So now once we have the range, what we are looking for? We are looking for the market to come down to take the internal range liquidity, and then what? The external range liquidity. And now this is another breakup structure. So this could be continue, something like this. And our low is confirmed, but high is not confirmed yet. So we will put the dot here. This is the low, but we are waiting for the QM. So once we have another QM, now we can say that the range is completed. Now we have the range from here, from A to B. So if the market just take the liquidity and then makes another external range liquidity, we will call this one another breakup structure. But at some point the market will take this low. If the market takes this low, we will call this one the change of character. So if we got the change of character, what we have? We have the high is confirmed, but our low is not confirmed. So if the low is not confirmed, what we are looking for? We are looking for the market to create an opposite QM. And once we have the opposite QM, now we can say that we have the range from A to B. But this time we have the bearish range. Before we have the bullish. And now we have the bearish range. What we are looking for? We are looking for the market to take the internal range liquidity, and then what? And then we are looking for the external range liquidity. And once we have the external range liquidity, we will call this one as a breakup structure, but this time this will be the bearish breakup structure, and these were the bullish breakup structure. Our high is confirmed once we have the breakup structure, and the low, it needs to be confirmed when we have the opposite QM, something like this. And now we can say that, okay, we have the range from A to B. and we are expecting the market to go to take the internal liquidity and then the external liquidity, and then we will call this one another breakup structure, something like this. And now the low is not confirmed yet, but high is confirmed when the market made another breakup structure. And if the market has created a QM, we can say that our range is confirmed. And let's say this time the market, rather than to take the internal range liquidity, it also takes the strong high. And if it takes the strong high, we will call this one as a change of character. Now we have the bullish change of character and our low is confirmed. And now what we are looking for? We are looking for the opposite QM. And once we have the opposite QM, now our range is from A to B. And now we are looking for internal range liquidity, then another external range liquidity, and then it will be something like this. Market takes the internal range liquidity and then goes to take the external range liquidity and another bounce, then QM, then internal range liquidity, then external range liquidity, another bounce, and then continuation, something like this. And at some point we will get another change of character, something like this, and then we will be bearish. So this works something like this always. So what's the purpose of this whole exercise? It means the market makes the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, something like this. And then at some point market takes the strong low, and then this is what we call the change of character, and then this is the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, something like this. And then at some point the market, if this is the strong high, the market will take this strong high, then this is the change of character, and then we have the higher high, higher low, something like this. So the question is, does the market really works like this in the most simplistic form? The answer is no. Actually it works something like this. This is the high, this is the low, market will break this high, and then the market will break this low, and then maybe go higher to take these all highs, and then maybe fall again to take these all lows, and then from the extreme order block, and then make another breakup structure, something like this. And it will be very confusing because for some people this will be the strong high and weak low, and the people will be thinking that the market will just take the extreme order block, something like here, and then it will make another breakup structure, and they will think that maybe this is the major range. Actually this is all the internal structure, and we will talk about the internal structure later, but I'm just telling you that the major structure is here. This is the low, this is the high, and these are both the QM. And after these QM, market, this is the left side of the leg. Once, let me just 1 second. Okay, once your QM is confirmed and the range is confirmed, then everything is inside. That's the internal structure. Until the market will not take this low or this high. It can take 2 days, 3 days, even 1 week, or sometime even 2 weeks, something like this. But you will always remember that then everything on the right side is the internal structure, and this internal structure could be really very complicated. But if you understand the logic, you can play this one, and this will be the internal structure, and we will discuss about this internal structure later on. So you understand that the internal structure, and where is the major structure. In the internal structure, you will always have the strong high, or weak high, or strong low, or weak low. The market will respect them, market will disrespect them, but nothing will change your bias. Your bias will be, until the market will not take this low, you are bullish. And this pullback, we are expecting the market to take the POI and then make another breakup structure, if this is the bullish range. And if you have the bearish range, something like this, then this pullback, we will never turn bullish until the market will not take this high. The market can stay here for several weeks, but you will never ever change your bias and turn bullish until the market will not take this high. Actually, from this POI, we are looking for another breakup structure, and this will be the bearish. Why? Because we have the bearish range. And you can bullish in the internal structure, but that is just for the short term, because in reality you cannot target this high as your external range liquidity. Your external range liquidity is not on upper side, because you have the bearish range. Your external range liquidity will be here, another breakup structure. Once you open the chart, the very first thing which comes in your mind is that where to start. So you have to start from the extreme points. If you want to go higher, then you start to mark from the low. If you want to come down, then you start to mark from the high, something like this. So let's start from here. Okay, so if the market is here, what you are looking for? You are looking at the breakup structure. And if you have the breakup structure, what you are looking for? You are looking for another QM. So now you have only two things. Either you will have another breakup structure, or you will have a change of character, right? You have only two possibilities. So if this is the range, then where is the QM, the previous QM, before mark the structure? If this is coming down, then your QM is here, this one. And why this pullback is not the QM? This pullback. Why I took this QM as a valid QM? It is because this pullback is basically the internal structure or internal bars. You see, this is the mother bar, and then all bars are internal. So we have only this valid pullback, and from here then we don't have any pullback. So this is the QM. So we have the range from here to here. Now what we are looking for? We are looking for a QM, and then internal range liquidity, and then another breakup structure. Or we get another, rather than another breakup structure, the second is maybe we get the change of character. So we don't have any QM yet, and also we don't have any change of character yet. And now what we have? Is it a valid change of character? No, this is just the liquidity. So if this is just the liquidity, now here is a very important point. Once we have the liquidity, now we will not use this low, that for example, if the next candle close here, the next candle close will be with respect to this one, not with this one now. So now the next candle need to close below this one, this level. Then we will call this one as a change of character. Otherwise, if the candle close here, let's say here, it is still below this level, but if close somewhere here, it is still below this level, but we will not call this one as a change of character. Now the price need to close below this level. And the market didn't close below. Then what to do next? This one. And now the price needs to close below this one. And we got it, right? So if we got the change of character, now if you want, you can write here the change of character, or you can write this one as a change of character. I usually write here, and a lot of people, they ask me the question that why I write the change of character or breakup structure when the price just took the liquidity. It is actually not from here. When the market closed below this level, then I wrote this one as a change of character. And now I can say that we have the range from here to here. So if we have the range something like this, then where is the QM? This low is confirmed when? When we got the change of character, our low is not confirmed until we will not get the QM. And we already got the QM, that's why I put the dot here. So this is the QM, right? So above the QM, what we are looking for? We are looking for the decisional order block. So we are looking for the market to bounce off from this decisional order block and then make another breakup structure. And if we disrespect the decisional order block, then we are looking for the extreme order block. And now let's see. Okay, Now we are at the decisional order block. So once we are at the decisional order block, what we are looking for? We are looking for to sell, and until where? Until we get another breakup structure. But I usually don't target until here. If I get my 5R to 7R, something like this, I mean 4 to 7R, and somewhere here, I will just get out, because sometimes the market will just come like this and then it can go to the extreme order block. We don't know. So that's why I will get my 4 to 7R and then I will get out. And now we are at the decisional order block. So we are looking for the confirmation entry. So for the confirmation entry, we will go to the 1 minute time frame. Where we lost this one, maybe. Okay, so this is the decisional order block. Now what we are looking for? We are looking for the confirmation entry. So for the confirmation entry, we have a QM here, and a QM here. And now if we want to enter somewhere from here, we know the fact that this is all decisional order block. So be just mindful that if the market just, if we enter here and the market just come like this and then it goes lower, it is still respecting. So just be careful to enter here, because this is the just the starting point of the decisional order block. The best entry will be somewhere at the 50% or higher, if the decisional order block is something like this. And if we enter here, let's say we take that 2 points or maybe 2.5 points, something like this. And now where we have the 4R or maximum 5R, something here. So we can sell here, and this entry is during the Asia session. So the best entry will be at the London Open. So rather than we enter here, we should enter here, and this is still the entry is still okay. So rather than to enter here, because this is still, here is also okay, but the best entry is here when the London opens, and then at the 5R you can close. Right, now we go back to the 15-minute time frame. So what we got? We got the 5R, And now what we are looking for? We are looking for another breakup structure. You can enter here again. Why? Because we are coming off from the decisional order block, and then we are going to the breakup structure. But since I already took my entry, so I will not enter here. Oh, this is the news. So in any case, I will not enter just before the news. Okay, so what we have? This is not the breakup structure. This is the liquidity. So if this is the liquidity, then we will mark this one as a liquidity. Now the market needs to close below this level. Then we will say that we will have a breakup structure. So the market didn't close below. In this case, the next level is this one, or actually why we are looking for the breakup structure and a QM, so that we can confirm our range is like high, low, lower high and lower low. But because we don't have the breakup structure yet, so that's why this high is not confirmed yet. This high will work as a QM if we will not get the breakup structure, and we don't have the breakup structure yet. Okay, this is the Asia session. We will wait for the Asia session to finish. Okay, the Asia session has finished, right? Now what we are looking for, the market can go either side. Why? Because we are in no man's land. Market can go to the QM, or even the market can go to make another breakup structure. So we will not anticipate anything here. Why? Because we don't know. We are just in the middle of nowhere. If you want to play, you can play to any side. It doesn't matter. But for me, we are in no man's land. So I will not touch this one here. And then what we got? We got the QM. Now we can say that our low has confirmed. So if the low has confirmed, and where is the high? The high is here. We have the change of character, but we don't have the bearish breakup structure. So we don't know, the market will just make a lower high and then lower low. Why? Because actually we are bearish. We will be bullish only when the price will go above this level. This is all internal structure now. This one is all internal structure now. We are bearish. Why? Because we have the bearish change of character. And I'm not going to explain so many entries here, otherwise we will just distract from our today's topic, that is the structure. So I will just explain the structure today. We will not use this one as an EOB. Why? Because this EOB was basically for this structure A to B, and the market just took another breakup structure, but not, we don't have the breakup structure, but it respected the DOB. If it disrespects the DOB, then we will use this one as an EOB, extreme order block. Otherwise, now we will not use, because this range is already over. Again, we have the uh, uh, we have the liquidity. Again, we don't have the breakup structure. But now next time we will use this one. The price needs to close below this level, and there we go. Now we can say that we have a valid breakup structure. So we can call this one as a breakup structure. Now if we have the breakup structure, we need to find where is the QM. But our high is confirmed now, right? So what the market did, it is the low, sorry, it's the high, and now we will remove this one. Why? Because we don't have the valid breakup structure. So that's why we will shift this one to here now. So we have high, we have low, we have lower high, and what we are looking for, we are looking for a lower low. So we were bearish until the price will not go above this level, and now we are looking for another QM. So we got the QM here. Okay, if we got the QM, then what we are looking for, we are looking for the decisional order block, and we don't have any decisional order block until here. So that's why we will just use this fair value gap. And once we have the QM, now our range is high and this is the low. So our range is confirmed. If the DOB disrespects, we are looking for the extreme. Okay, good. So the market made another breakup structure, and the market didn't reach quite to the DOB, just took the liquidity from the QM, and then it just made another breakup structure. So now we have a valid breakup structure, right? So high is confirmed. If the high is confirmed, when the low will confirm? The low will confirm when we will have another QM. So we have a QM here. So if the QM is confirmed, now we have the range A to B. So if A to B, so where is the decisional order block? The decisional order block is here. If it disrespects, we are going where? Now we will not use this one. Why? Because this is for the previous range and this is done. If we disrespect, then we are going to extreme, and then if extreme also disrespect, then we have the this one, we can use it as an external OB, but this will be the change of character, and if disrespect, then we will just turn bullish. So in this case, let's see. Okay, you got some reaction from the decisional order block. If you enter maybe your break even stop or something, and then the market just disrespected the extreme order block, and now we can say, what is this? This is the change of character, right? So if we have the change of character, now what we are looking for? We are looking for the range, the bullish range. Why? Because we have the change of character, and this bullish range will confirm when we will have a QM. So where is the valid pullback? It's here. Right? So the market needs to take this QM to confirm this bullish range. If it happens, then we will buy from here. Okay, the next day started. Okay, the market took the high, this high. So our QM will shift to the most recent swing point. Now our QM has shifted here. Okay, good. Now what we have? We have the low and we have the high. And we have the bullish range. Why? Because we have the bullish change of character. So you can use this one as a decisional order block, and once it disrespected, now you can enter here for the continuation until where? I don't see any unmitigated here. Everything is mitigated except this one. So this will be the extreme order block. So you are bearish from decisional order block until extreme order block. So we are just pulling back to the decisional order block, and this is the sell opportunity. Okay, good. Now what we have? We have the another change of character. So if we have the change of character, now we have the high, but we want a bearish range, and this bearish range will confirm when we will have a QM. So now we have to wait for the QM. These are the equal lows, so that's why I will not call this one as a valid pullback. So we don't have a valid pullback until here, or actually this one also. Okay, we break the low, so this is a valid pullback for the QM. Okay, we still don't have the QM, and now we have the valid pullback here. This one. Okay, we got it. Now we have the range A to B, and this is the bearish range. And this bearish range is what? Now we are bearish, but the first order block is decisional order block. If it disrespects, then we are looking for the extreme. So this is the decisional order block. Once we got the QM, you can enter long until here if you want to, and those are the entries, confirmation entry level subject, and I'm not going to discuss this one. Okay, good. Now we are at the decisional order block, and if you want, you can sell. Not want, you can sell from the decisional order block until where? Until another break of structure. And if it disrespects, then we are bullish. Okay, seems this one is disrespected already. Yeah. So now here we can use the internal structure. So for the internal structure, because why? Because the DOB is disrespected, and now we are looking for the extreme. And now we can start to use the internal structure. So our low is shared, this one, and we find the opposite QM. So seems this one is the opposite QM, and we will use this one as an internal QM. If the market takes this one, then we see what to do. Okay, market took another breakup structure. Now our QM has shifted here. Okay, good. Now what? Now we have the range from here A to B, but this is the internal range now. Now you forget the major range for a while. Why? Because we have disrespected the decisional order block, and now we have the range from A to B, and this is the bullish range. So if this is the bullish range, we will treat it the same way. So what is this? This is the decisional order block. So if we want to go higher, why? Because the decisional order block is disrespected. So we are long here until here. And if it disrespects, then what? Then we have the extreme order block. And this extreme order block is what? The internal extreme order block. Okay, good. The market, what it did? Just disrespected the internal DOB. And now if it gives some pullback, we can sell. Otherwise, we are buyer from here. Okay, good. Now we are here. Now if you want, you can enter directly here, or if you want, you can wait for the confirmation entry. If you enter directly here, it's like 4 points, and let me check. If you just reach here, it's a 8-hour trade. It's a very good risk to reward. But for example, you see the momentum is coming, is really hard. So if you want, you can enter on the confirmation entry. So let's see, this is the direct entry, and also check for the confirmation entry. Okay, so we don't have a QM on this side, but now the market is coming down, and now we have a QM, right? This one. Yeah, so we have the pullback only this one. Okay, okay, we got another QM here. We broke the structure. So the QM has shifted here. And now we can say that the market took the QM also. So our low is confirmed. Now what we are looking for? We are looking for the opposite QM. Okay. So this is the QM now. Market took another high. So this was the QM. Now we can say that our range is confirmed for the confirmation entry. So we can enter below here. And this is the internal range liquidity. Okay, good. And now your stop loss is again below this major swing low. So you still have the same risk, and this is your reward 7.3, and for this trade 7.9. So for the confirmation entry also you have, direct entry also you have. Now let's go back to the 15-minute time frame and see how it works. And you know that this is the internal structure. Internally we disrespected the internal DOB, and then we reach to the internal extreme order block, and now we are looking for this one. Okay, good. So we got the 8-hour trade 7.9 or something, and we reached where? We reached to the extreme order block, and we don't have any confirmation entry here. The market just crossed above this one, and now we can say that rather than we have a breakup structure, we have another bullish change of character. And now we can say that this is the low, the high is not confirmed yet until we will have another QM, and then we will have a range something like this. In this case, now we are waiting for another QM. So this is the QM. Market made another high, so we will shift that this QM from here to here. But this high is broken, so we have the QM here. So this is the QM, and the market, it took the high. So what we have now? Now we have the range from A to B, and then what we have? We have the decisional order block. If the decisional order block disrespects what we are looking for, we are looking for the extreme, and this extreme is already mitigated here, and this is the internal structure, this one. We can use this one as an extreme order block, but the major extreme order block is already mitigated, so this is very low chance that this one will hold if we disrespect the DOB. Okay, good. So what we got? We disrespected the DOB. Now what we are looking for? We are looking for the pullback to sell. Why? Because this is the decisional order block disrespected, and now we are looking for the extreme order block, and this extreme order block basically is for the internal structures. So that's why this has very little chance to hold. But let's see. This is all one leg. So we cannot mark the internal structure on on this leg now. Why? Because we don't have the QM leg here. So that's why if the situation is something like this, we can go one time frame lower, that is the 3-minute time frame, to find the range. Okay, so I don't see any QM here. Let's go to the 1-minute time frame. Why? Because we want a bearish range. Why? Because we have the disrespected DOB and we need to find the bearish range. If it is not on the 3-minute time frame, we will go to the 1-minute time frame to check. So on the 1-minute time frame, what we have? This, the low is confirmed. This one. And where is the high? The high is there. Yeah, I don't see any other except this one. Okay, now what we have? We have the range from A to B. And what we are looking for? We are looking for sell. So if we are looking for sell, and if we don't see, and this range is too big, if we enter here and our stop loss is somewhere here, it doesn't make sense. We have only 2 hours and we don't take the 2-hour trades. So let's wait for another confirmation. Now we have the bearish range from there, and if we break this one, okay, we broke this one also, so this is the QM. Now we have another bearish range. So if we have another bearish range, now what we can do? Now we can sell, and we don't know the price will go, how far the price can go. So that's why maybe we just cover. Let's see what makes more sense. It's the 4.5 hour, and now it's 7 hour. It perfectly makes sense, right? Why? Because we never know that the price will go to take this internal range liquidity or not. We never know. Why? Because market already took the QM, and from the QM, what you have above? Above you have the decisional order block. So who knows, the market will just take the decisional order block and then go, and you are waiting for the internal range liquidity, and market never go there and then reach to the target. So you see that how you miss the entry. So that's why just for a little tick, you don't try that the market take everything and then you will enter. Look here, this is extra you are going to give. Maybe this is just 1 pip, but just for 1 pip you are going to lose 7 hours. Lose means you are going to miss the entry, or if it goes here, it's very good, but who knows. Why? Because market already took the QM and already have the range. So that's why now we are looking from here, or maybe from here, or anywhere, but just below this one, because this is our protected high now. So let's see. Okay, good. We can sell here, and we don't know that the market will go to the internal range liquidity or not. You see that if you were waiting for the internal range liquidity and just from by the 1 pip or even less than 1 pip, you will be thinking that, oh, you missed the trade. So be a little bit more smart. Think about like this way, that what you are risking to make what. You are making 7R, so you cannot just risk one pip extra just to enter in this trade when your range is already confirmed. And now we are looking for 7R. There we go. Okay, so now this entry come from where? This entry go to the 15-minute time frame, and see, we disrespected the decisional order block here, and the first pullback to the decisional order block, we couldn't enter here directly because the high was really too high. And if we reach here, this was just a 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 risk to reward, which we don't like. This looks 1 to 1 risk to reward, which we don't like. So we waited another confirmation entry. Another confirmation entry yielded us 7R. And now what we are looking for? We are looking for the extreme order block. So you can close your half position here and you can keep half. Why? Because we are, in any case, we are looking for this one. And the next day has started. And there we go. Okay, so this is how you can draw the structure, and you can use a decisional order block and extreme order block, and how you can enter on the confirmation entries, and how you can draw the internal structure. In this example, I have explained the internal structure as well. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the Discord group. Okay, thank you very much.